All right, we're back. NBA podcast.
Bango.
I'm here. Caleb. Chase is here.
Chase.
Andrew's here.
Yeah. Andrew.
I always like when Andrew's in the studio.
He always tells. Yeah,
it's better.
It is better. But we got you with the new mic.
He usually agrees with me too, which is always good.
Does he?
Sometimes.
I don't even notice that.
Every now and then. I don't think that's the best.
I think it's the best. Or he doesn't agree with me, but he corrects me. But it makes me sound like I was kind of right.
All right. PSO Sports One, Instagram and Twitter. Sports Opinions, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. Nick, keep it down over there.
We got some new YouTube videos up. So
yeah, we got a YouTube video up. We're going to have clips flying up. We're going to have all the podcasts flying up.
Luke's not going to be able to sleep for the next 3 days because he's going to be editing.
Instagram.
Luke, I hope you weren't planning on doing anything.
Talk about editing this morning.
Yeah,
Luke. To school at 8.
Luke had like an 8 a.m. class and edited till like 4 a.m.
That's a producer right there.
Your little video for
that's actually not the...
So, yeah, I mean... We got new equipment. We already said this on the last podcast, so the Twitch people.
A beautiful wall.
I'm gonna hate
that was painted by Ray.
It looks great. Andrew's on one of the new mics. Or we're on the new mics. It doesn't matter. We got 2 more mics. Got these brick mic stands that Chase is probably gonna hurt himself on.
Can't wait.
And yeah, we're gonna sound better. All the sound quality is gonna be better, and it's gonna be good.
Nick's insulin.
You good, diabetes?
His insulin's dipping out on him.
Dude, I gotta take insulin.
Gee,
my God.
All right, what
you
are we
guys
talking
focus
about?
on your shit over there. I'll focus on my stuff.
What are we talking about?
Lakers get squashed by Raptors without Kawhi, 121 to 107.
We're just gonna okay, so we're gonna talk about the NBA.
I'm just being a prick.
And as Chase said, the Lakers got absolutely
steamrolled again.
Yeah, steamrolled by the Raps.
Dude, they ain't
no Kawhi. How about that?
Yeah, I saw that. I got that notification, and it was like Raptors -1. I'm like, oh man, I think this is gonna be a big Lakers win.
No,
not at all.
Led 42-17. I think they led like 41-10 at one point in the first quarter.
At least.
Lakers are looking bad, man. Bad.
Okay, Ibaka had 34 points, 15 for 17 from the field, career highs.
I feel like LeBron's in the same situation as he was in Cleveland, except he's in the West.
Well, there's upside here, though.
What's the upside? What's the upside? Tell us, please. Youth. Yeah.
So
these guys are going to get better.
Brandon Ingram's 120 pounds soaking wet ass is going to start shooting.
Yes.
I don't have shooters.
I think that's the least of their concerns. They're the worst defensive team in the league.
Which is, you think youth would mean defense.
They stand around.
Usually the youngins, they play more defense than the old guys do. But they ain't getting that.
They stand around. It's not good.
LeBron's a part of that too.
Absolutely. Absolutely is.
It's a shit show.
He said a couple days ago.
JaVale McGee, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, JaVale McGee's he's probably the best player or looking like one of the best players on that team.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
JaVale McGee cannot play more than 20
I'm taking LeBron and then JaVale McGee on that team.
JaVale McGee cannot play more than 20 minutes a game for a good NBA team.
And you know what? He puts up 20 and 10.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
What did he do last night?
And he makes a lot of mistakes. That's what he does.
He does make a lot of mistakes. That whole team makes a lot of mistakes. What do you think was going to happen?
Stevenson's behind the back oop.
Oh, my God.
Did you see that?
What's happening? Why are they doing that?
Because that's what they signed.
It's ridiculous, man. All these guys are on one-year deals. Half the team's not even going to be there next year, so it doesn't even matter.
Luke Walton is in the maybe getting fired camp.
Why is he on the hot seat?
Well, that's
because it's the Lakers and LeBron's on the team, and every single team he's on. It's
literally
stupid.
handed him the toughest, LeBron, Rondo, Lance. Like, it doesn't get worse than that.
JaVale.
That's like the hardest. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, LeVar Ball has kept quiet throughout this whole thing.
For now.
Like, how is that possible?
For now. I think he's going to, or unless like somebody in LeBron's camp threatened to kill him if he talked or something like that. Or
Jesus.
Maybe they already did kill him. NBA conspiracy, right. LeBron James had LeVar Ball killed. But I think they're the worst defensive team in the league. They can't guard a soul.
The Wizards are bad on defense also.
The Wizards are horrible. But I don't know, man. The
Wizards weren't.
They need to put something
among
together.
The hierarchy of the NBA coming in this season.
Oh, they thought they were. They thought they were better than the Celtics.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of teams that think that.
They said the Celtics. What did they say? I went off on them on a podcast. You remember that?
Listen, you got to say that.
Beat us or something like that. Yeah,
I forgot what he said.
the
But
But
Celtics
every
have beat
team's
you
got to
every
say that. Hell, Sacramento,
don't.
Look into Sacramento. I guarantee you, Vlade Divac's been saying they're going to win the NBA championship for the past 10 years.
Listen, you don't have to say we beat the Celtics.
We're making it
or
the playoffs
Celtics
and
have
we're
never
winning
beat us.
championship. Vlade Divac.
Speaking of the Kings, they've been good.
6-3, baby.
6-3,
6-4 now, I think. They
De'Aaron
lost.
Fox.
Who's the one guy they have
looking
that
really
like
good.
he signed with the Sixers, and then like he said he's going back to Europe. And,
Bielitsa.
Oh, yeah.
Nemanja
Isn't
Bielitsa.
he
He was on the
doing really
T-Wolves. Yeah, he's shooting a crazy percentage from three.
And I know Bagley's doing
Bagley's
really well.
doing good.
Bagley's good. You think?
I put him on my top 5 of the prospects. I'm proud of it.
Bagley?
So far.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Bagley's solid.
I like him. His ups. He's like a. He could be
We talk
as
about
good
him
as Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah, we talk about him as like a Chris Bosh guy.
Yeah.
You think like? I don't know. They look solid. They got destroyed by the Bucks.
Absolutely
Who hasn't
massacred.
so far this year.
Exactly. The Bucks are 8-1.
Like the Celtics, they like broke the team record for threes and won by 4.
The Bucks remind me of that team that's going to be really good in the regular season and then just poo-poo in the playoffs.
But that's the thing.
Because they're
Coach Bud teams have done that before, but none of those teams had Giannis.
None of them had
That's
a
true.
player as good as Giannis.
None of them had a top 5 NBA player.
But Middleton's not going to be able to keep this up. Middleton's
fine.
having a great season.
Giannis is the best player in the East. So, I mean, their ceiling
Kawhi
is...
Leonard's pretty good. But
Their
Dwight
ceiling does not
Howard.
exist. Yeah, Dwight Howard.
Pain in the ass.
Their ceiling doesn't exist. I think... I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun on anything, but, like, I think I said this last week or a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish anywhere from 1 to 4 in the East.
Yeah.
Like, they could finish as a
East
1
is
seed.
open. I
They
might
could be the 1 seed.
replace them with Indiana. I thought Indiana was going to be good. They're kind of poop, too.
No, they've been... Victor Oladipo hit that
Game winner. Yeah.
against the Celtics the other night. He's really good.
Tyreek
Yeah.
Evans isn't making an all-star game.
No.
He's coming off the bench. Dropped about 12.
Sometimes we have to admit defeat early, Chase.
I'm admitting defeat.
that's
and
all right.
don't worry, if he picks it up, I'm jumping back.
Oh, I'm sure you will, and rightfully so. 'Cause
And I'll let everybody hear it.
I would too. Markelle Fultz is back in the news. Did you see that ugly jumper video
Which one?
during the game?
Every game that he
every
played.
game he's played.
Yeah.
He like flung one off the side
Anytime
of the
he shot
backboard.
a jumper.
He shot it from the left side of the floor and hit the left side of the backboard. I was like, what is happening? But Drew Hanlon, his trainer, tweeted that he wasn't healthy and then immediately deleted the tweet.
My God. I hate this stupid shit.
What?
It's just annoying.
What?
Everybody looks for excuses for these guys sucking. Sometimes they just suck. They
That's what
can't
I'm saying.
shoot. That's it.
This guy has got...
All I gotta say is give him another season. He sucks ass shooting again. Then look for other options.
They were chanting Jason Tatum's name at him while he was on the free throw line in the Barclays
It
segment.
got to him.
Oh, yeah. He didn't like that, I bet you. Could you imagine? They picked Jason Tatum instead of Markelle Fultz.
In which they probably should have.
Man.
Well, they shouldn't have. I mean,
I wouldn't have
looking
taken-
back, you say they should have.
Hindsight is easy, but,
At the time of the draft, I didn't think Markelle Fultz was that good.
well, everybody else did.
Congratulations, you guys are stupid.
He was the best prospect.
I don't think so. I would have taken. I don't know. Tatum was just more polished. He was a
Fultz-
shooter. He didn't play defense, but he was a shooter.
That At the time of the draft, it was Fultz or Lonzo, number 1.
And I would have taken Lonzo.
Tatum and Mitchell have been leaps and bounds better.
Mitchell,
than those
yeah.
two.
I did not even remotely guess that, but
But so I put in here, is Fultz more of a distraction than an asset?
I think
That's it.
so. Once they start like
Unless someone else believes in him.
Is he
Like,
helping
that's it.
or hurting the Sixers?
Well, TJ McConnell comes off the bench and he hustles his ass off and hits some shots.
McConnell's their best point guard.
Yeah. Put him in. Commit to him.
He plays plenty.
It's obvious, but Fultz and Simmons cannot be on the floor together. It's
The
just-
only reason that
So
Fultz is
bad.
still on this team is because he was the first pick.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bail on him. That's
No,
that's
you
stupid.
don't bail.
I'm bailing on him.
Bail.
Wait for the end of the
Less
season,
than a
then
year
bail
into
on
his
him.
career, you're bailing on him.
Get out of here. Get the boot.
Less
Jaylen Brown wasn't a shooter out of college either, and guess what the Celtics did? They turned him into a shooter,
Yeah, it
or
took a
he
while.
worked his ass off and turned into a shooter.
It took
took a
Kawhi
while.
Leonard like his 4th year to
Yeah.
hit a shot
You don't
from
bail on
10
this guy.
feet
I'm
out.
bailing on him.
No way.
This is
Give him
stupid
time.
as hell.
I don't think you bail on. If you want to trade him, that's fine. But
That's what I mean by
see,
bail on
see
him.
what you can get, I guess.
Start TJ McConnell. They could be the best team in the East. You can't just keep having somebody hold you down because he's a first round pick. We
They
come in.
probably have the best 1-2, Embiid, Simmons in the East.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
Do they?
It's
What else is there? Middleton, Giannis, Drummond, Blake.
Kyrie,
Blake's
Tatum.
gone. Kyrie's really been poo-poo so far at the beginning of the season.
Not since he cut his hair.
Yeah. You know what? That doesn't mean
Am
everything.
I wrong?
My grades on my test are 90% higher every time I get a haircut. No, that's bullshit.
Timberwolves, Derrick Rose, I don't know if you saw this, scored 50.
I didn't see that. I never saw that.
I was actually going to do this in my final thought. That's why I didn't put that in here. I remembered that. But I am doing a complete 180. I think Derrick Rose is finally settled into his role. He's finally settled into his body. I think he's a good NBA player again.
Are you shitting me right now?
He's been good this year.
You know, the next night he played 5 minutes. The next game they played.
That's fine. And you know what? He's not bitching about it. He's finally settled into his role. He knows he's not MVP Derrick Rose. I'll take him, man. Give me Derrick Rose.
Are you shitting me?
No. He's been good.
Yeah, he's played 5 minutes since that game.
He's been good this
hurt.
year. I was saying
You know
this
why he's
before the
hurt?
50
Because
point
his
game.
knees, that was all 50 points he's going to get in the season.
That's fine.
He played 41 minutes that night. He's never played
41
Did he
minutes?
ever play 41 minutes in a game?
That's like my grandpa played 41 minutes. It ain't going to work.
Well, he's
not going to walk.
He's coached by Tibbs, so the 12th
Well, he's
man on the
not-
team could play 40 minutes, like if he had to. I have done a complete 180. I am now pro Derrick Rose.
You literally told me he's not an NBA player. And
Because-
anytime I'd mention him on the pod, you said he was poop.
Because the way Knicks Derrick Rose was not an NBA player. He was not. He was horrible.
He scored like 6 in the game. He was okay.
Yeah. He did.
He was
I think
terrible.
Cavs Derrick Rose was bad.
Cavs Derrick Rose. I agree with
that was
Andrew.
horrible.
I was
Cavs
fine
Derrick
with
Rose-
Knicks Derrick Rose.
He
You
was
gave up
terrible.
onto him too early.
No.
You
no
chased
way.
young Walter, Markelle Fultz them.
They were terrible. Him and Melo were like disgusting on
That team was
together.
poop. It was a
Yeah.
bad
You knew
team.
what was going to happen.
All I'm saying is, in the role Derrick Rose is going to play, I think he can be effective.
No.
He's not going to sniff an All-Star. He's not going to sniff 6th man of the year. If he's going to play 20 minutes a game as a backup point guard, I'm fine with
We
it.
got to move on before I bust one of these new mics over your head.
You don't think he's a good backup point
Okay,
guard?
he's like the next Raymond Felton. Congrats. Like, what?
I'm fine with Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton should probably work at like a Starbucks or something.
Raymond Felton needs to work at Jeannie Craig. He's getting
like
big.
He's like a janitor. or
He's a
something
little
like
bowling ball running around there.
But that was a crazy game. I was really happy for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was, yeah.
I thought it was really.
It was
really,
awesome.
really
You know
cool.
how? What was it? How many knee surgeries he's had? 3.
At least.
He tore his
2 on
ACL
1,
and then
2 on 1.
meniscus guy.
It was on opposite knees too,
What is
wasn't
plural meniscuses?
it? Your guess is as good as mine, sir. But usually players don't come back from that.
No, absolutely not.
You know, I think this is amazing. Absolutely amazing and good for him.
So I don't know. I think he could play a solid role.
I can't wait for him to be the first player ever to drop 50 in a game and then average under 5 points a game.
Under 5? Oh man. Speaking of the T-Wolves, Jimmy Butler still on the team somehow, some way.
What's he have to do? Flip off the fans in Minnesota for them
Thibodeau's
to
not
get rid
going
of
to
him?
trade him.
Did you see the video of him waving the towel with the Warriors fans? They were like waving the towel. Like, I don't know, they had like something going on. He's sitting there on the bench waving the towel.
That's awesome. Dude, I hope that they keep him on the team the whole year so he just bitches the whole time.
Unless, dude, you're going to have to literally like tie Thibodeau down and make him trade Jimmy Butler.
Thibodeau probably thinks that they can still re-sign him.
Thibodeau.
I think we got a chance.
Thibodeau's
I think he wants to be a
He's
Timberwolf.
probably getting fired at the end of the year. No matter
exactly.
what. So he don't care.
why is he going to trade Jimmy Butler for 4 first-round picks?
That doesn't do anything.
He's not going to be around for those 4 first-round picks.
Cat soft.
He wants to try to
His
save.
hope is to sneak into the 8th seed and steal 2 games off the Warriors.
He
And
wants
then
to.
they're like, hey, let's keep it together.
He wants to try to get a job.
got a good head on his
immediately
shoulders.
after this one and
Good
show
old
that he can
Tibbs.
win games. But yeah, Karl Anthony Towns has been bad with
Soft.
Jimmy Butler.
Soft.
In the summer they offered Karl Anthony Towns an extension. He said, "I'm not signing this." They said they're going to trade Jimmy Butler. He immediately signs the extension.
We got a question in the chat.
What is it?
Read it to us, Luke.
Oh, is Kemba Walker elite?
Oh Jesus!
We're back on this stupid
Shouts to
shit.
Anthony. All right, we'll get to Kemba Walker in a second. But Cat doesn't want Jimmy Butler here. You got to get rid of him. It's not helping anyone.
Keep him on there. If I'm Tibbs, I know I'm getting fired. I'm keeping his ass on the team. I'm keeping him.
You're not doing anything.
You're getting
Don't matter.
fired.
He's gonna get fired.
You know what? Out of spite and to be a petty ass man, do it.
Well, here's the thing: you're going to piss off Karl Anthony Towns, and then he's going to want out, and then you derail the franchise.
Well, then the GM needs to fire him sooner. But if I'm
He is the GM.
Well, then you know what? Tim's got it in the palm of his hands. He can completely ruin the entire Minnesota Timberwolves. And you know what? If I'm him and I'm getting fired, I'm doing it.
It's Kemba Walker.
Oh my God! Why do we have to talk about this stupid shit? As we're writing stuff, and I'll give you a little preview. Kemba Walker is like the kid that says, "Hey, I'm going to do everything on the group project," and then you get a D on it. That's what Kemba Walker is. He's going to lead you to a D. He could be the second or third best player on a championship team. Not even second, probably third.
Second, yeah.
He can be your
You know what?
Derrick
Hey,
Rose.
here we go. You ready for this? Markelle Fultz, second round pick for Kemba Walker.
What?
They would do that in the blink of an eye.
I hope they do it.
That would not. That's
a
the
good
Hornets
trade.
aren't doing that. Where
That's a
do
good
we leave
trade.
off here? Oh yeah, back to the Lakers. Magic Johnson says Luke Walton's job is safe.
Yeah, sure
Do
it
we
is.
trust this?
No.
What are you doing to my doc?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh my God, you just screwed it up. Okay, do we trust this? Is Luke Walton going to be on the team by the end of the year?
No.
He's not. I think he is.
No.
Why would you fire him?
Because you're in LA,
'Cause
the
LeBron-
Bus family's stupid as
who's
hell,
Are they gonna bring
and Magic
Tyronn
Johnson is going to have so much. I don't know what the hell. It's going to be bad, but
Phil
they're going to
Jackson.
do it. Should they do it? No. Oh my God. Yeah, get Sugar Phil back out of
Senile
retirement.
ass Phil Jackson. You'd be
He's probably
"Trade LeBron."
He's probably yelling at people in his nursing home right now. That's a bad play.
They should have let me trade Porzingis. I think he's going to stay. I hope he stays. I
I hope he does too, but he's not going
I
to.
hope they don't let LeBron run rampant like he did on the Cavs.
They're going to.
Speaking of the Cavs, the vets, quote unquote vets, on the Cavs don't think Colin Sexton can play.
Well, you know what? The vets on the Cavs are also the guys that got max contracts out of
I
LeBron's
don't
deal.
think the vets
and
on
the
the Cavs
vets,
can play.
the vets on the Cavs are a bunch of dumbasses that are horrible at
Jordan Clarkson's
basketball.
having a good year.
By vets, they mean J.R. Smith probably came out and said that he sucks.
Would you rather have Jordan Clarkson or Derrick Rose?
Jordan Clarkson. Without a doubt.
Case?
Derrick Rose can't shoot.
Can
Clarkson
Jordan
ain't
Clarkson shoot?
better than Derrick Rose.
I must have missed that day in camp.
I'll take Derrick Rose just for the media.
Are we factoring in the contract? You have to take on the Clarkson contract.
Then I'm still taking Derrick Rose.
Okay.
So, Colin Sexton averaging 11, 2, and 2. I didn't put his steals in there. I should have. He's been good or solid
That's
defensively.
solid, yeah.
One-on-one defensively, he's been solid.
If he finishes with this stat line, I would be fine with it.
the
That
thing
team's
is-
horrible.
He's played 9 games.
Yeah.
How are we already out on this dude? He's played 9 games on a horrible NBA team.
We're going to have the question whenever you get a chance.
Does it pertain to this?
No.
No.
It pertains to the Knicks.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to get to the Knicks. No, we don't have Knicks. We'll do that at the end. The Suns are buying out Tyson Chandler. He's going to sign with the Lakers. That's good for them.
That's incredible for them.
Yeah, that's good for them. He's going
Defense, maybe.
immediately be their best defensive player.
Or he's going to get bogut.
He's going to get a lot of lobs.
He's going to get boguted.
What does that mean?
He's going to, like, whenever the Cavs needed defense and they signed Bogut and he played 6 minutes, broke his leg, and then went back into
It was
retirement.
like 40 seconds.
Bogated. Oh my
How do you
God.
like that? That's what I got to say to this table. Boguted.
He's going to catch a lot of lobs at the rim as well. It's just, you can't play JaVale. You can't play him 20.
You see him
25
dress
minutes,
up as
30
the
minutes a
Grinch
game.
on Halloween.
Yes.
He's as good as
Yeah, that was hysterical.
That's the most interesting thing that Lakers have done all season.
He's going to be good for them, though. I think he's solid. He's really old.
Chandler?
He's
Oh,
really
yeah.
old, but he's
He's
solid.
He's one of the few guys.
It didn't make sense when the Mavericks traded him right after they won the championship because he was like one of their best players. But he's bounced around since
not
then.
a lot of things with the Mavericks make sense.
Yeah, you're right. He's bounced around since then, but I think he's solid. He's pretty old. He makes a lot of money, but I think he'll be fine there. And I think he's expiring this year as well. Well, I guess he is
Yeah, he
because
has
he got
to.
bought out. So last thing I want to talk about, we can do this quick. So Trae Young versus Luka.
Okay.
They're going to be linked their whole careers because they were traded for each other on draft day.
Yeah.
Everybody called Atlanta insane, including me. But it kind of made me lose lose track of the fact that, like, I don't know, I kind of felt to myself that I said Trae Young was going to be bad. But I think the possibility of Trae Young being bad was greater than the possibility of Luka being bad. Basically, all I'm saying is both these guys are going to be good, I think.
You're saying the higher bust percentage was
Trae Young.
Easily. I think
feel
Trae
like
Young had higher bust percentage than Jim percentage.
He was the highest bust percentage in the draft.
Easily.
But I think
he had bust written all over him.
Well, I think people lose sight of the fact that doesn't mean a ton. Like, he could still be good.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, we just immediately wrote him off.
He's had insane games this year. He's averaging 19. His floor vision is fantastic. He can pass. He's going to be solid on that
Well, the thing was,
team.
everyone was, like, comparing to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And there's no
Don't do
such
that.
thing as another Steph Curry.
don't do
That's
that.
why everyone was off him. I mean, he's not going to be a bad player. When
No.
he can shoot the way he does, and, like,
And the thing was in college, like that second half of his season, he didn't do much, and they went like 3-11. I think they had a horrible record,
somehow made the
and
tournament,
somehow
but
made the
that's a whole
tournament.
other
Yeah, but there was no space because he was the only player on the damn team. In the NBA, everybody's got space, and I always said he would be good in space. I kind of feel bad because I think I've crapped on Trae Young too much, but he's going to be good with space. He's a small guy. He can work in space. He can get a shot off.
Both these guys are going to be the second and third best players of that draft class.
I don't know what Trae Young will be, but Luka Doncic is the first best player in the draft class.
I don't know about
He's
that.
got 19 a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. I'm super shocked that his assists aren't higher because he's got fantastic court vision as well. The Mavs are frustrating the hell out of me because Luka's their leading scorer, but late in games they keep going to DSJ. They keep going to Dennis Smith.
Yeah.
Dennis Smith is not shit compared to what the? Okay, he's not shit
We
compared to
got a live
Luka.
studio audience.
Yeah, apparently he's not shit compared to Luka, and they need to go to Luka more at the end of games. That's all I'm saying. You got any input on this?
No, none. I mean, I think they're both great players.
Great players.
It's like
Yeah, I
10
think
games.
Luka- yeah.
It's too early to, like, start
True.
comparing them.
What if Trae Young starts averaging 5 turnovers a game and
Yeah,
10 points?
He probably already does, to be honest.
Yeah, he's probably up there.
What's this next question?
All right. Homeboy that you're friends with.
Yeah.
Will Kevin Knox have any impact when he gets healthy? By impact, do you mean statistics-wise or win-loss percentage-wise? Because
Yeah, he's
statistics.
He's their best young player.
He's
So,
the
I
best.
mean,
Is he the best player on that floor?
No, not right now.
Who?
Who's
I mean,
better?
Who? I think he is.
He's
Who?
their best player.
Yeah. On the floor,
You see their
yeah.
roster?
Ntilikina?
He's got the no.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean-
who else is
I
there?
don't know. Like you're gonna make me
Kristaps
say
1 foot?
Tim Hardaway Jr., but
No.
he's having a good season.
Well, because
He's
someone,
averaging-
has to shoot the ball.
Right, but he's their best player right now.
I don't know. Kevin Knox on the floor?
Right now,
I'm taking Knox.
Kevin Knox has played 2 games. I mean, yeah, you want Knox to spearhead the team. You want him to do the best, but I mean, are we good?
We're getting to wrap it up here.
All right, yeah. Let's do final thoughts.
All right, final thoughts are sponsored by T-shirt Brad. As you guys have seen from the last, if you were watching the last one, I'm wearing the PSO T-shirts that were so happily made by the shirtguybrad@gmail.com. If you guys are looking into making T-shirts for anything from the Little League team to podcast, whatever the hell you want to do, the shirtguybrad@gmail.com can help you out. That is the shirtguybrad@gmail.com. Caleb, what's your final thought?
Now you go first.
All right, never mind then. My final thought is a big shout out to all the followers we got on Instagram, dude. We broke the 1K barrier. 1K! 1,000 people follow our ass.
Pretty sweet.
They saw me fall through a table on their story today.
Yeah.
1,000 people. That's amazing. Thanks, guys.
Andrew, you got one?
Yeah, everyone hates on J.R. Smith. He's 11th in all-time three-pointers made. Now he passed Dirk Nowitzki. Congrats to him.
Oh no.
Future,
That list is awesome. Have you seen that list?
He's one
Vince
of the-
Carter's like 15.
Jason Kidd, Paul Pierce.
He's
Jamal
one of the
Crawford.
vets that
Jamal
says he
Crawford.
can't play. That says Colin Sexton can't play.
Yeah, because he's averaging one made three-pointer in this past 3 seasons.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a good one. I'm letting
Well,
you
I
down.
took yours,
I-
Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
That
I was
fine.
gonna-
Glad to be back on
But
Twitch.
yeah, so go on Instagram, follow us, look at all the content.
Go on
we're about to
YouTube,
put
follow
out.
us. Go on Twitter,
Yeah,
follow us.
YouTube, everything.
Twitter's all lonely. We got like 2 followers on Twitter.
That's
So,
it.
That's it.
Spread the word.
Spread it.